Okay, it's going to go overview, then the neg case, then the aff case. Specifically, he makes two fundamental errors in this round. He concedes the framework and concedes the impacts of root cause of war and the destruction of the environment. This means you're going to vote aff, and he cannot bring them up in his opposition rebuttal. What you're going to see is one on framework. This is how we've judged the round. This is how you evaluate the impacts and how you evaluate this round and how you're going to vote. Fact is that methodology and the discourse of that methodology come first, and he concedes this. This is because they are the key to how we make policy and what debate should be. If we just resolve it to yelling nuclear war or just saying medical trials, something else is better, and we don't actually get to the nitty-gritty of these methodologies, then we're never going to have a good debate, and debate is only a game. We need the educational value of this. That is what the methodology is for. Two, he concedes the impacts, which is how you're going to also weigh these methodologies on a second level. This is one, the root cause of war. Capitalism will do anything to keep its profit. It goes to war to make more money, and that is going to be bad and cause extinction. Two, the environment. It's going to continue taking resources, stocking the earth for more and more resources until everyone is dead. That idea is that capitalism will live, but the planet will die. That he concedes, and means you're going to vote affirmative because no matter how many people end up taking slightly longer to get a drug because of different medical testing is outweighed by the fact that everyone is dead when there's extinction. On to the neg case. He says that there are other things that aren't as practical than animal testing, and that's why we should keep it. But he, one, only talks about medical. Cosmetic and military research proves that animal testing is just abusive and there's no value to it. And two, I don't have to defend another form of trials. I just have to defend that the methodology, the capitalism and animal abuses, the animal testing is abusive and exploitative and bad. That is the aff methodology. I'm going to win that here. But he says that time and money is key and that you get those from the animal testing. That is proof that they are just abusing the animal to make money. They are profiting off this, the specific link that we bring up to, that I bring up to capitalism and why you have to vote it down. He also says that animals suffer less and that so that is okay. The idea of this is then that abuse is okay as long as they make $1 off it. When he goes to that, that proves our impacts of capitalism, that people will continue to kill and abuse as long as there's dollars to be made. He fundamentally mishandles the case here and says that we must look at only animal testing. Animal testing is a pillar of capitalism. That's what I'm saying. The fact is that that abuse is inherent in animal testing and in capitalism, and anything to say no to the system is good. That's why you vote aff. Onto the aff case. He says that there's talking about utility and that people are happy on indifference curves. Okay, in capitalism, you get that average. People that are really happy, they get to make the decision of who lives and who dies, and the people who are unhappy. Everyone that is in the classist system at the bottom are the people that are unhappy. Racism and sexism are only inherent in a society with the capitalist methodology. That means he's going to lose right here, that those impacts still occur. Two, the value to life directly answers his utility claim because it is that they get to decide what your value is. You aren't happy or unhappy according to them. You are just whatever your dollar value is. If they think, even if you're happy, if they decide you're not worth it, they can kill you. When he concedes root cause of war and environment as well, these cause extinction, you're going to vote aff here. I don't have to defend socialism or another alternative system. I have to defend the methodology. Capitalism, animal testing is bad, and that's why you're going to vote affirmative for both the framework and the impacts I stated.